Play it on a 3DS. Don't play it on a console. Play on console if that's all you got. Play it on 3DS if you can. It's fun on there. Oh, I got a precinct key. What key is it? Hey, it's the diamond key. Will you take the virgin heart? Yeah. I'll do that. I'm all about that. Yeah, and I am just beyond excited. What indie game, Roxy, and Captain Shotgun, whoever you are, if I don't know you, cool. It was 7-year-old Steve sitting down, mom and dad got me the Resident Evil from a PS1, and I just heard from my friend Brandon, play it, it's great. And I'm turning that corner, and I see this guy eating that guy. He gets up, and he comes after you, and you're just sure a lot of kids did what I did. You pick Chris because you're a boy and you don't want to play this girl. It's stupid. So instead of knifing and doing that, you just ran. You just ran away and you kind of like collected yourself. And then you finally go back and you fight it and kill it. There is. For the PS4, I mean, I have like Don't Starve, which I haven't played yet. Towerfall, Resogun, a couple other ones. Pretty much whatever's been free on PlayStation Plus, I've gotten, like as soon as they've released them. Crows. These crows ain't loyal. I haven't started it yet. I really want to play it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Crap, wrong room. I heard it's like a one-time death and you're done. Like, you kind of can't screw up in that game. I should. I just got my PlayStation Eye for my PS4, so I can stream with picture-in-picture. I do have to go back and finish Kingdom Hearts at some point, but I really wanted to like break it up because I honestly was getting done like frustrated with Kingdom Hearts. Not because it's a bad game, but I just was getting kind of worn out of it. And I didn't want to get to that point. And missiles came out. Yeah. No, where are you going? I think, actually, if I'm not correct, if my hair were a little bit more slicked back, I have the Albert Wesker haircut, which I'm not ashamed of at all. Something to be proud of. Get to that mansion. You were almost a Jill sandwich. But this game also has some pretty choice lines in it that I feel like no one really appreciates just because it was the second one. Also, it doesn't have subtitles, so you can't like turn them on and just screenshot them. I know I have to do your puzzle, but I don't really want to yet. And of course, blonde hair. Third floor. I'm sorry that the apocalypse got in the way of your welcoming party, Leon. Looks like you'll have to postpone it until after. Sorry. Take this key card. Gotta stay loose. Man, backtracking. That's also kind of a big difference between old Resident Evil and new Resident Evil. Is this was survival horror because part of the game was actually surviving. It was being able to go back through all these areas and retread and keep track of things, and you know, it wasn't a linear A to B plot progression. It was, I left this here, I gotta go get it. Oh, I left that over there, I gotta go get that now. I gotta go figure this out. Oh, I didn't kill that guy, so now he's gonna be over there waiting for me. Like, just a lot of just stupid garbage that you just had to contend with at all times. But it was survival, so it made it part of the experience instead of just stupid garbage. Also, I wish I was as clever as the police chief in real life. If one of my coworkers got in a horrible car accident, I would just say some witty quip. Least and most favorite. My least, well, start with my most favorite because I'm just impartial. Oh, yeah! Sorry. Oh, God, this game just got so much better. My most favorite is Steve Burnside from the original version of Code Veronica. I liked him when I was a kid because his name was Steve. My name's Steve. And that's really all it took for me to call him my favorite character. But when I went back and replayed that game, I found out I like him because he is one of the few characters with legitimate character development. And, you know, you could say Leon goes from being Leon to being the Leon we know today. Claire just falls into obscurity. You know, all these characters have this limited plot progression, but if you look at, like, Leon, for example, to not really spoil too much, for those of you who haven't played Resident Evil 2, Leon doesn't really develop as a character. He is Leon today, tomorrow, and forever. And from the beginning of this game to the end of the game, he has some cool stuff about him, but he doesn't really, like, do anything to go from, like, I'm Leon the rookie cop to I'm Leon the special agent. That's all happens off screen. But in Resident Evil Code Veronica, you see Steve Burnside go from a whiny, naggy, whoa, don't shoot, like in the opening sequence when you meet him, to jumping out of the windows with the gold Lugers and killing that Bandersnatch. And then you see him go to, like, a tragic hero, and he becomes he goes from a selfish kid. You find out his backstory. He becomes a strong-willed leader, and he actually becomes the hero for a portion of the game and helps Claire. And then he sacrifices a lot, not spoil anything, for the people he cares about, the woman he loves. And nobody in the other Resident Evils really does that. I mean, Chris, over the course of, I guess you could say, yeah, like Chris in the first Resident Evil, he had some character development that was good. He went from, like, the naive Wesker, to becoming, you know, this, like, roided, rage-filled monster that is Chris in Resident Evil 5 and 6. But he also went from being a small-time nobody to being the leader of a squad and losing Jill and getting Jill back and all this stuff. You just see him go through all these changes. Leon, to me, he's still out there. He's a good character, but he gets a lot of his praise, and it's unwarranted, in my opinion. If I had to pick a least favorite character, yes. It would have to be it's really tough. A least favorite, let's just say a least favorite protagonist first. It would have to be Jill. I don't really care for Jill. I don't really care for Jill when she was. Let me look here. I didn't really care for Jill when she was in Resident Evil 3, just because she didn't really seem like a strong-willed character. I didn't really care for Jill in the original Resident Evil, because again, she just she always gets saved. She's never really a strong-willed female character, which there already aren't enough strong female leads in video gaming. And she was always a damsel in distress. She was saved by Chris and Barry and Wesker, and everybody was always saving her. And then in Resident Evil 5, you know, Chris saves her again, and she's never really was a person, like a relevant character to me. So, so there's that. I'm gonna fall through a hole. I'm gonna fall through a hole. I know I'm gonna fall through a hole.